You're probably familiar with the expression, a light bulb went on, meaning someone just had a good idea. Well, that's what happened quite literally on the border between Montana and North Dakota in 1924. Montana-Dakota Utilities was created that year to serve a handful of small farm communities. A lot happened since that light bulb moment. After all, it's been 98 years. Over that time, the company has grown into a large regional energy supplier, serving about 144,000 customers in the Dakotas, Montana, and Wyoming. Along the way, our name changed a few times, we acquired several smaller companies, and we progressed side by side with those we serve. A big part of that growth was providing our customers with reliable electric service. Our founders took that challenge seriously, upgrading existing facilities they acquired and building new generation sources to serve a growing customer base. The company managed to keep the lights on for many years with a system that consisted of isolated power plants serving small communities. While those units served their purpose, the company saw a need to expand its power production by larger increments. So, in 1954, Montana-Dakota entered the era of steam when it put the first unit of the R.M. Heskett station at Mandan, North Dakota, online. The 25 megawatts it produced was by far the largest unit on the company's system at the time. It didn't take long to address the company's growing needs. The addition of Lewis and Clark Station in 1958 at Sidney, Montana, brought on 50 more megawatts of power. And just 5 years later, Unit 2 at Heskett brought 75 megawatts online in 1963. The decisions company leaders made along the way during its first 40 years well positioned Montana-Dakota for many years to come.
No matter, where you're at, MDU is a wide region of area. We're there to keep the lights on, basically. Make sure that everybody has power on the cold weather nights, on the hot summer days. Make sure that all our customers have power.
All the people you work with come from all different walks of life. Everybody's got their special talents. And I've seen the number of times over the years that maybe you'll come in and get called in and things are going not right. And it looks like we're coming offline and everybody pulls together, and I can't count the number of times we've come up with solutions to keep everything going.
The early generating units were the workhorse of their era, but the coal-fired plants at Mandan and Sidney performed well beyond expectations before being retired. In fact, the plants operated roughly twice as long as expected when they were constructed.
People always talk about, since it's been announced that the plant was coming down, the comments that I always get is people are sad to see it go. Everyone I talk to, they always feel sad, sorrowful that it's coming down. That reinforces in my mind this feeling that we've been a good neighbor.
I think for the customers, it's meant reliable power. For the community, obviously this plant's been here a long time. The community kind of grew around it. I think it's been a landmark for most people, most of their life. It provided a lot of jobs, not just for the individuals working exactly on plant site, but a lot of vendors, trades. It's been an important part of the community financially for a long time.
Being a part of the communities we serve has always been important, which is the reason the company adopted the slogan, "In the community to serve." Our success as a company is rooted in the growth and prosperity of our communities. Lewis and Clark and Heskett stations filled the important role of meeting customer growth for many years. The plants meant a lot to Sidney and Mandan, as well as the employees who called them home for many years. Thank you, Sidney and Mandan, for being such a great partner.
I guess you spend 30 years at a place, obviously it means a lot. You spend so much time with your coworkers, they get to be like family. And obviously it's my livelihood for myself and my family.
The people here are just awesome, both at Sidney and Heskett. It's the people that make the plant And that's at the plant level, but also the corporate, everybody's involved, whether it be environmental to power production to you name it, everybody's involved one way or another with the plant level. And then it gets out to the workers, you know, both in Sydney and at Heskett here. It's the workers that make the plant. They run 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and it's to make power for our customers.
When I started in 1982, I knew that the engineering firm that built the power plant and brought it online in 1958, they gave it a projected lifespan of 25 years. Well, that penciled out to be 1983. Being somebody that was looking for something that was secure and long-term, it was a calculation I made. I believed it would last a lot longer than that. And fortunately, the employees here were able to keep the plant running for 63 years. So much longer than original projections.
Go ahead.
Okay, 4, 5, 6 are empty, closing off the rest.
10-4. This time, tripping unit 1 turbine. Okay, I show 2141. I'll call dispatch verify.
I got 2141.
2141.
I was going by this one. I think we're the same. Nice work.
At 9:41 p.m. on February 24th, 2022, the last of these 3 legacy units was shut down for the last time. Montana-Dakota now relies on ownership shares in large coal-fired plants, simple cycle combustion turbines to meet peak demands, and wind generation that is proven efficient on the windy plains of southwest North Dakota and southeast Montana. Meeting today's energy demand requires a more robust generation portfolio, but the legacy of those small early power plants and the first wave of larger units that are now in retirement form the company's solid foundation. While we must move forward, we never will forget our past.